All right, family. We live once again with the general. You already know we got that fire commentary on what's going on overseas. I know y'all watching all type of news reports from countries all over the world. They all got a different story, but you gonna come here get it black power. You feel me? Hour after hour, we gonna look at it as warriors. We gonna look at it as soldiers. We gonna look at the strategic understanding of what we can learn and also understand the propaganda of war because that's what war is based on. Before we get started, I want y'all to click that link right there in the top of the chat. Patreon, get over there, over 600 videos, man, for the new subscribers. Not only we got 6 new fire videos dealing with a lot of subjects on history, spirituality, politics. Man, listen, get over there and get that work. Click that link. U.S. threatens force if ships violate the blockade. A lot of people talking about one ship or two ships. There ain't no MOCA through, and people don't understand. To my understanding, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look into it. I heard they had to turn that ship around. They sanctioned that ship. Oh, that ship ain't gonna be worth 2 dead flies. You ain't gonna be able to sell it nowhere because wherever they pull in, whatever port, if they pull into a port, it's sanctioned. They can't put nothing, don't can't unload it or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So that ship that snuck through, that's a ghost ship now. It's a ghost ship. You understand what I'm saying? Unless it turn around and go back to the port it came from, it's a ghost ship. It's been sanctioned. Okay, so that's how they gonna get you in the pocket. They gonna get you in the pocket. See, you understand? That's what y'all don't understand. Do you want? And so if you want to get your system like that, that's how you assume power. They sanctioning their ass, and like they, the banking and shit. Any type of where they catch you, you gonna be slick about it. But if they catch your ass, they're gonna sanction banks. Anybody dealing with Iran and economically, they sanctioning their ass, and you gonna be hit. You ain't gonna. They gonna freeze your money. They're gonna freeze your money. That's what's gonna happen, and you gonna be in a whole lot of pain. And once they freeze it, ain't gonna be shit you could do to unfreeze it. So that's how they're gonna play the game with you. So a lot of people don't understand they're serious about the blockade. You know what I'm saying? It's an international waterway. It's an international, and so you want to extort the world because you didn't took a hit, and that's extortion. It's a story. You can't extort everybody, because you get into it with one person, then you want to extort everybody in the world that come through that got to pay you too. That's extortion. You see what I'm saying? And so now you got to be checked. You got to get checked. Now your money is being froze. That's what's happening. And so Iran is losing 435 million a day. You believe they win it? Okay, let that shit stay just like I don't. It don't take much for me. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I judge it by what's the concessions. At the end of the day, the concessions. If and we'll see. We'll see if Iran is in control because they're saying it's open. So I mean, so it's open. So I don't. They didn't already send minesweepers up through there. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at the bigger picture just like everybody else. You can't lie to everybody, but I guess you can. In certain what's going on. I guess you can. I don't know. It's a lot of countries over there that can see things, and maybe they all have a line with a certain view of the war, and maybe they is restricting certain information from getting to the internet and all of this. But a lot of it is real. A lot of it is real, and so it is. I've seen the ships out there. Iran is responding to the ship, so obviously the blockade is real. China is everybody is responding to the blockade, so it's real. Now, is it working or is it not? I don't think the United States will put up a blockade and it's supposed. They keep boasting that they the greatest military, the greatest navy, and then allow little oil tankers. These ain't even damn battleships. These ain't even military ships. These is little oil tankers. You mean to tell me you gonna make me believe that these oil tankers is, but yeah, one or two got through, but they sanction that. They don't tell you that part. Yeah, and I believe that ship had to turn around and come back to port. Yeah, they got, because it'll be seized anywhere on the goddamn it'll be seized anywhere in the world. If they see it, they'll seize it. Straight up. It got sanctioned. So even if it do, any goddamn port that it pull up in the world, they already got their identification and they cannot unload. They've been sanctioned. Anybody unload that ship, they ass will be sanctioned. And they can get your money. They could get your money. That's the one thing about this beast. They running the system. So they had Iran money. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. They had to release their money. So they got your money. They controlled it. So who winning? I mean, they in your pockets. Now they stopping 435 million a day. And they dropping bombs on you. How long? That's winning. I don't want no win like that. That's your win, nigga. You can have that type of win. I don't want no win like that. I don't want no win like that. 435. Everybody, I didn't heard all. They say when you go to war, you see a lot of time, even in the streets, ain't nobody making no money. Ain't nobody making no money. People scared to come near you niggas, both sides. You see, if shit going down in the streets and motherfuckers is popping, you know, it could pop off at anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so when you got the atmosphere like that, and it's wartime and niggas shooting everywhere, it could happen on any corner. So that's where a war, and when you got that type of atmosphere, people don't want to fuck with you. They ain't gonna come in your hood. They ain't gonna come near wherever you're making your money. They ain't coming over there. You see with them, they gonna go somewhere where it's peaceful. So it don't make no difference when you got a war popping off. Ain't nobody making too much money in that area. No, they're gonna go somewhere else where it's peaceful. So Iran not making no money over there. How long you gonna, you know? And I guess some people say, "Fuck it, we're gonna fight it out." Yeah, but you shrinking. He's still making money. He's selling Venezuela oil. Yeah, it's going up. They making money. But see, the thing is, they can. You understand what I'm saying? They can release oil and gas into the United States public, nigga. They got, you understand what I'm saying? They got the Venezuela oil. They planned on that. You understand? They could release some goddamn, to bring it down if they want to, but they got all that oil they've been bringing out of Venezuela, so they're going to make them a couple dollars, and then they're going to bring it down. They're going to make their money, then they're going to bring it down. You see, it's coming down now. It's coming down now. So who doing that? I see, it's coming down now. I be looking out at the gas station. It's coming down. I seen the other day with the gas station, that shit was $3.50. Then I looked today, it's down a little bit. It's still high, but it's down. It's coming down a little bit. I looked up and it was like 30 cents in a day. It came down. I'm watching it. You see what I'm saying? So if it's coming down, you see what I'm saying? Who's winning? You understand? If I win, nigga, I'm going to keep the heat. You understand what I'm saying? I got your ass over a barrel. I'm not giving you shit. I'm not conceding to you if I'm the winner. So if they come up off of the damn the uranium, that right there is like an indicator that they tap. Period. That's an indicator that they tap. If the people saying that the Straits of Hormuz is open, they saying Iran is in control of the Straits of Hormuz. Okay, I believe that. But my understanding, they ships ain't. So in order for you to be in control of the Straits of Hormuz, then your ship should be coming out the Persian Gulf. They're not coming out. So how are you in control of? And this shit just don't make sense. It don't take rocket scientists to figure that shit out, is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I believe if there's a concession, number one, to release the enriched uranium, and it also has you got to have inspectors. You got to go back, because that was a part of the original where you had to have these nuclear inspectors come in there. whatever the atomic agency, nuclear atomic agency, they supposed to come in there and inspect whenever they want. They supposed to be able to come in there and check to see what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? What you doing, what you enriching, what level you enriching at. Now, if they come up off of that uranium, they already know, because I believe at this point that if they're gonna be rebellious and they saying they're gonna keep the uranium, they're gonna keep it. They not coming. Man, they're gonna bomb them, man. That's just all it is to it. They're gonna bomb them, man. They're gonna bomb them, because that's gonna be an indicator that you intend to continue to enrich to the level of nuclear material able to be used in a bomb. They is going to bomb you. They are going to. So all of this shit, this is just getting started. Whatever y'all say, I tell you what, you can have you say that's a win, I say you're losing. And not only is you losing bad to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know the other cards that they have not played, that they could play. You see what I'm saying? That they could play. Now, China and them still getting now they could be, because the reason why they ain't fucked their oil up, because they know China is they can use that as leverage. Listen here, man. Listen here. Because that's leverage towards fuck Iran. Look, I know you're getting your oil load from over here now. Now, you want to keep getting your oil from over here. You want this shit to go kaboom. It could go kaboom. Nah, I blow all this shit up. But if you want to come getting your oil from over here off this Karg Island, you best to tell them for this shit go down. That's leverage. But what is you talking about? They could bomb. That's it. Man, if they bomb that motherfucking shit over, that's a wrap. That's another dagger. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Ain't no economic thing over with. You see, and it's still being blockaded. Come on, man. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Stop it. Anyway, family, get over there to Patreon. We got more 5 videos dropping down today, man. We're going to keep it real with you, as real as it could be. Do not believe the hype. They behind the goddamn 8-ball, and either you understand, they trying to keep their head up, so they don't look like they got, so they saying shit, and, but at the end of the day, remember what I tell you. We'll see who concede. If they concede the uranium, that's it. I know who lost. Anyway, see y'all black here in a minute. Get over there to Patreon. Black Power.